Hello everyone, this is the daily devotional video for September 14th, 2017. Our passage for today is the book of 1 John, chapter 2, and we're reading verses 3 through 6. Now by this we know that we know him, if we keep his commandments. He who says, I know him, and does not keep his commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him. But whoever keeps his word, truly the love of God is perfected in him. By this we know that we are in him. He who says he abides in him ought himself also to walk just as he walked. The title for today's devotional is The Blessing of a Spirit-Filled Life. There was a time when I was so disheartened that I wondered whether I should remain in ministry. How could I tell people that Jesus would give them peace and joy while I felt discouraged by my own failure to be godly? I understood what fruit of the Spirit was, or what fruit of the Spirit meant, reference to Galatians 5:22 and 23, but was never sure which of those qualities, if any, would be apparent in me from day to day. God let me stew in my anxiety until I was fully committed to finding out if his word was true or not. I encountered my answer in a biography of Hudson Taylor, the founder of China Inland Missions. For a long time, he too felt that his efforts fell short of the Lord's expectations. But Taylor came to realize that God wanted believers to trust him fully and rest on his promises. So when Jesus Christ said to abide in him, he meant that his followers were to stop striving and struggling. Instead, they were to trust him to subdue their flesh. As a child, I'd been taught that a person got saved and then went to work for God. You did the best you could to act in a godly manner, think right, and speak wisely. When your best wasn't good enough, well, you tried harder. Such an impossible expectation would wear me out. And now the idea of letting Jesus Christ work through me sounded both biblical and liberating. A branch doesn't bear grapes because of its determined effort to get sunshine. Rather, it simply abides in the vine and fruit appears. The vine does all the work. In the same way, believers are to abide in the Savior so that spiritual fruit can grow in their life. Wow. It's so important and again, it all comes down to we tend to think we can do things in our own strength. We tend to think that we can handle things without God, or we can do things without God. We have this whole mindset, God's busy and God has a lot going on, and I don't want to bother God with this or that, so I'll just handle this on my own. And we end up bearing so much weight and being burdened by the things of this life because we're trying to handle everything ourselves instead of trusting in God, abiding in him, and letting him take care of us. I love you guys. Have a blessed day, and I hope to see you back here again tomorrow.